At some point in your life, bro, you are going to need some sort of mental strength. There is going to come a time where you need to be headstrong. Every single person watching this video will have gone through tough times mentally. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you're from. At some point in your life, bro, you are going to need mental strength. So with that being said, here are 6 ways to develop your mental strength. Straight in with number 1 is to do something uncomfortable every single day. It doesn't matter what it is, bro. Do something uncomfortable. Something you do not like to do. For me, cold showers. It's a very simple thing to implement, but it's very effective. Nobody enjoys hopping into a cold shower. I don't enjoy stepping into that cold shower, bro. It's not very nice. It's not enjoyable. It is very uncomfortable. But if you can do that every day and push through it, bro, you are developing mental strength. You are training your mind to be comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. And it doesn't have to be cold showers, bro. It can be anything. And it can be more than just one thing. Now, I love the gym, bro. I go every day, but let's be honest, bro, it's still uncomfortable when you have to push through that heavy set. It's still uncomfortable training legs, squatting. But again, the benefits that this can have on the mental strength side of things, bro, is unmatched. It really does pay to get out of your comfort zone. It's exposure therapy at the end of the day, bro. If you're gonna put yourself through that uncomfortable situation every day, you're gonna get used to being uncomfortable. And then when things crop up that are uncomfortable out of the blue, you have the ability to deal with those things a lot better. Now, number 2 is to stop identifying with your negative beliefs. Now, I know this one can be very tough, bro. I still struggle with this. But all of these negative beliefs that crop up in the back of your mind, all of these doubts, all of these negative thoughts are going to hold you back. The minute you start to believe that you aren't good enough, the minute you start to believe that you can't get to where you want to be in life, the minute you start to believe these negative thoughts is the minute your mental strength plummets. Believe me, bro, I'm talking from experience. You need to understand that these are just beliefs. They're just negative thoughts. That's all they are. They're not you. You are not your negative beliefs. You're not your negative thoughts. And just because you're having these negative thoughts, these negative beliefs, that doesn't mean they're true. Again, bro, I know it's very difficult, but if you can separate yourself from these negative ideologies, from these negative beliefs, you can really develop mental strength like no other. And instead of identifying with your negative beliefs, identify with the positive ones, the ones that serve you. Identify with the beliefs that you are mentally strong. Identify with the beliefs that are going to improve your life. Now, moving on, number 3 is to be aware of your vulnerabilities. Now, you might not have expected me to say this, bro. We all have vulnerabilities. We are all vulnerable in certain areas of life. We are all vulnerable to a negative mindset. We are all vulnerable to negative beliefs. We are all vulnerable to that weak mindset. It really can creep up on anyone. But again, bro, if you are aware of that, it changes everything. Instead of you just ignoring the fact that you have vulnerabilities, you own them. You understand them. You have a relationship with them. Those negative thoughts, those negative beliefs, those doubts that I told you not to identify with are vulnerabilities. And the only way that you can stop identifying with them is if you are aware of them, is if you realize that they are vulnerabilities, because the vulnerabilities always exist way before the symptoms. And this might sound counterintuitive, but the only way you will develop mental strength is if you realize that at times you're going to be mentally weak. But again, if you realize this, then you can push through it, because it's not about how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep going. It's about how much you can take. It's about how much shit you can take mentally and continue to move forward. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable, bro. Don't be afraid of vulnerability. Now, number 4 is to live in the present moment. Practice being present at all times, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, the reason that you have these negative thoughts, the reason that a weak mindset can creep up on you is because you're either living in the past or the future. You're worried about something that's gonna happen tomorrow, a week, a year from now. Or you're thinking about something that happened last year, last week, yesterday. Bro, unless somebody has a gun to your head, unless somebody has a sword to your throat, bro, the present moment is never that bad. You know, unless you're physically dying, unless you're bleeding out, bro, the present moment, is it ever that bad? Ask yourself that question. What are you doing right now? Sat watching a video, probably in a very comfortable position in your house. At this moment in time, if you're watching this video, you're safe, you are protected. If you are truly in the present moment right now, you are mentally strong. If you understand that this is the only thing that actually exists, the present moment. Because again, the second you start to look into the past or to look into the future, the second you start to think about what it is you've got to do tomorrow, the second you start to think about a tough time coming up, that's when your mind starts to wander. That's when the negative thoughts creep in. That's when the doubts creep in. That's when the negative beliefs creep in. And at that point, you are not living in the present moment. Your mind is in the past or the future. Bro, if something bad happened to you yesterday, forget about it. It's not in the present moment anymore. And again, you can worry about something bad happening to you tomorrow, but that's not the present moment. At this present moment, everything is fine. Everything is okay. You have mental strength. It's difficult to have mental strength when you're not living in the present moment. It's difficult to make decisions and take action when you're not in the present moment. Focus on the now. Stop focusing on the shit that happened to you in the past. Stop focusing on the shit that could happen to you in the future. If it happens, it happens. It's out of your control. Now moving on, number 5 is to do some sort of martial arts. Boxing, kickboxing, MMA, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. I really didn't realize the benefits that doing some sort of martial arts can have on your mental strength until I started doing it, until I started boxing. Now I haven't been boxing for probably about 3 to 4 weeks, and I can tell the difference already. Now I don't know what it is, I don't know why this is the case. There's just something about being able to fight, bro, as a young man that just builds that mental strength. It builds your confidence, it boosts your self-esteem. It gives you some sort of resilience. Again, it's putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Getting punched in the face, getting punched in the stomach is not comfortable. Unless you're some sort of psychopath, bro, it's not enjoyable. But when you can take those hits, bro, when you can take those hits and keep going, keep moving forward, when you can fight back, it develops a crazy amount of mental strength. Now you don't have to fight, bro. You don't have to become the next UFC champion. You don't have to become the next heavyweight champion of the world, but just go and join a boxing club. Go and join some sort of mixed martial arts club. Just being around other men that have the same mentality, that have the same sort of mental strength that you want, helps tremendously. You can learn from these guys, bro. You can learn why they have that mental strength. You can adopt a similar mentality. Now the last one, number 6, is to take accountability. Now this one is pretty self-explanatory, bro. You need to take accountability for your actions. Realize that if you are in a shit situation, it could be your fault. Realize that you could have got yourself into a sticky situation. So then you realize that you have to get yourself out of that sticky situation. Stop blaming other people. Stop playing the victim card. Realize that you are responsible. Realize that you are responsible for how strong you are mentally. Yes, some things might not be your fault. Yes, some of the shit things that happen to you in life might not be your fault, but they are now your responsibility. You do your best to make the situation right. You do your best to push through, to move forward. You don't sit around and accept defeat. You sit there and decide to take action because you hold yourself accountable. Own your mistakes. All of these things, bro, can really play a huge part in building that mental strength. I'm not going to lie to you boys, I'm going through a little something right now and it's definitely my fault, it's definitely my responsibility. And it's definitely had the possibility to make me mentally weak, but I know I can get through it. Because I'm holding myself accountable, because I know it's completely my fault, it gives me that mental strength to help me get through it. And a last little bonus tip I want to leave you with is to realize that you are not always going to be mentally strong. Being a masculine man isn't about being mentally strong 100% of the time, 24/7. A masculine man realizes that he will have weak points. A masculine man realizes that he will be vulnerable at times. But a masculine man doesn't give up. A masculine man doesn't give in. He carries on with every last little bit of mental strength that he has. The sooner you boys realize this, the better your life will become. I'm going to leave that one there, bro. I hope you've gained some sort of value from this video and I hope you can start to develop a bit of a stronger mindset. I hope you can start to develop that mental strength. Appreciate you if you watched to the end of the video, bro. Watch this video right here to help you on your self-improvement journey. Subscribe to this channel and join a brotherhood of young men leveling up in life. Like the video, drop a comment, share it. I'm making it my mission to help turn boys into men.